All right, it's John here with the 500 SL Mercedes-Benz R129 with M119. It's November 6th, 2022. We're gonna do we're gonna check on this thing. It's got a high idle once it warms up. It could be several things. It doesn't do it when it's cold. Maybe it'll do it now. I haven't driven this thing in, maybe 2 weeks. This is a cold start at 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, let's see what it does. All right, yeah, these early models, they don't like cold starts. So it could be several different things. I've been reading online, and it could be just a nightmare or something really easy. And it's usually idle control valve related. It's about a $250 part for this car. So I'm gonna test voltage to it. It could be a loose vacuum hose. I've checked the vacuum hoses on this thing, but why is it that it does it after it warms up? After you drive it for, say, maybe 10 minutes, then the idle will stay right about there, and it'll slowly come down. I don't know. I've read, check your OVP fuse. I don't know how that's possible for that. I mean, you'd have all kinds of electrical things not working. I was thinking maybe if it's a vacuum hose, maybe when it's cold, they're all nice and tight. The engine gets warm, things get loose and open up and create a vacuum leak. So that's what I'm going to be working on here today. I think I'll just drive it around and get it warm until the idle gets high, and then troubleshoot from there. Because at least I'll be able to maybe find a loose vacuum hose or something like that. Yeah, here it is when it's cold. See that right up there? I didn't lubricate that. I just lubricated everything that you can see here. So we got a really nice idle now. There's wine country straight ahead. That's where it's the beginning of wine country. Thing falls by. Runs so good. Except for high idle. Yeah, I'm getting up to temps. Oh, good, I can do a U-turn here. Back home at this point, idle's still good. So it's one of those intermittent things. Got to catch it when it's doing it. I think I'll just let it sit here and idle. At least the temp is it's up. 25 minutes of driving this thing around. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it idle here for about 10 minutes. Pretty warm now, so idling good. That's one thing I did not lubricate. So here, all the way across. Okay, it's been about 15-20 minutes. I'm just staring at the bag. Oh, yeah, we got hot air balloons also here everywhere. Let's go. Boom. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, see it? All right, we got it. Let's see what's going on. That's the trick, is letting it sit. Okay, let's see what's going on here. It's right there. Something's hanging it up. So imagine that's it. So look at that part. Yep. Okay. to look up this part here. So that's the idle controlled valve. That's the cold start injector. So right here, I guess I gotta take the air cleaner off. Okay, there's the idle control valve right there. I'm trying to measure the resistance. It's not easy. Like, I wasn't never good with chopsticks either. Gosh darn it, hold on. Maybe right-handed I have it more. Come on, baby. So I got about a 4.8. It's definitely not open. Now let's see what else does he want us to test. Now, what I'd like to do is take this off and clean it. And look at online at some videos, man, this thing might break. It's so old that it can be brittle. I think I'll move the car in the garage in case it breaks. And it won't start or some weird thing like that. Okay, there's the idle control valve. So, kind of hard to see, but I think it. Oh my God. I can see inside of it. I cannot get these hoses off. They're too old, too hard. This one's a little better. This one spins a little bit. But I think the most you want to clean out is down in here. So I've seen them, they just spray a bunch of carburetor cleaner in there and shake it up and drain it. I guess that's all I can really do for now. Let's take a look at the flashlight if I got one that works. So see, there's like a little plunger thing in there, I guess. I don't know where the plunger is. If this is electrical, so there's something that goes in and out. I don't know how that adjusts idle, but pretty weird. Okay. That's what I got out of it. So. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Oh yeah. So it looks a little cleaner. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. God, these things are expensive. Yeah, I'm just gonna reinstall it. It's just basically It's just one 10 millimeter, and then you get this clamp off of here, and then a screwdriver under here like that, and same with this side here. Get a screwdriver, just kind of push it and then wiggle it and it'll come off. I was going to take this thing off, but this thing is hard as a rock also. You know. I'll do that two-handed. Okay. Kind of unusual. See how that hose is folded over? I didn't do that. It's been like that. Could be a source of a vacuum leak. Okay, so enough for today. I want to know how much voltage this thing's supposed to be receiving. And you can look it up on YouTube, internet, idle control valves and how they work. And from my understanding, when they warm up, when everything warms up, they change. That little plunger does things, and you know, it might just be good. I mean, I cleaned it out. I haven't started it yet. It's supposed to like rain for the next 3 days, so I'm kind of just stuck in the garage, I think. We'll see. It's kind of weird that it was hanging up right here when I was over here playing with the throttle. I'm not sure what this part is right here. I gotta look that up. What controls that? If it's the idle control valve, but I don't know. Anyways, this will just be the end of part 1, and I'll keep working at it when I can. And I don't know, it might pass emissions. I know that they do an idle test. You know, they put the little sniffer in the exhaust pipe and they do it at idle. And if the idle's real high, it'll fail that test. But the idle, it goes high, but then it slowly comes down. So it's not stuck all the time at 1,000 RPM. It'll hang and slowly come down. And this car has had this problem for, I've had the car for about 8 years, and just sometimes it does this high idle thing, not all the time, which is weird. And it's usually after you drive to the store, maybe about 8 miles away, nice warm day, park, go in, get your stuff at the store, come back out 15, 20 minutes later, start it, and the idle's high. It's hanging. The only thing I can figure out is that it's just heat sink, you know, from the engine being hot, affecting whatever component. Could be a vacuum leak, but you'd think if it was a vacuum leak, there'd be a vacuum leak all the time. You know, you would have a high idle all the time, not just, you know, hanging up and then slowly coming back down to normal, because it does come back to normal. Anyways, we'll keep working on it.